Hello, Assalamu alaikum. In the last video, we have discussed what are APIs and what are webhooks with the help of metaphors. So, API is like you in a restaurant and asking a waiter to get you your dish from the kitchen. The kitchen is the application, and the webhooks were you either waiting for your friend by frequently checking out the door to check that whether he has come or not, or you place a ring bell on the door. So that ring bell is the webhook which notifies you when something has updated in your application, on the basis of which you have to execute a certain workflow. So in this video we are going to get an hands-on experience on the API node in N8N to cast our knowledge in action. So let's press this plus button. We will be prompted with this panel. Here we can search API, and here we are, HTTP request. So HTTP request protocol of API is so popular that N8N has made a special node for it. Okay, now all of the features that we discussed in the past video about an HTTP request are present here, and in the most beautiful way that sparks your interest, that connects with your knowledge base in the visual way without any nitty-gritties of syntax programming. That's beautiful. So the first thing you get to have of an HTTP request is what is the URL. Okay, you pass the URL in the URL tab, and the URL was first of all HTTPS, which is the schema or how you want the server to communicate, how you want your computer to communicate with the server. Then the host, the path, or the application you want to connect with, for example, drive.google.com, and then the path, for example, new folder, and then the query. Now for our ease, N8N has provided us with a send query parameter. So you don't have to feed the query parameter here, just write the URL here, and here you can have the name of the query, for example ID, and set it to 123, and that will be passed in the URL automatically. Okay, the authentication tab, predefined credentials, generic credentials. Yes, I can select it for Google Drive, for example. Okay, this is a long process. I will have to get the client ID and client secret from my Google Drive, and then I would be able to use that. And after the query parameters, the second part was headers, and headers can also be sent in the same way. You devise a header called content length, for example language, and its value is English, and you say place, and you say Karachi, and after the headers you come to the most integral part, and that is the body. So you can send the data in form data, in the form, in JSON form, in raw form. Raw form means text form. You directly copy the text, but usually we send it in the JSON form. and JSON means key value parameters. You say something like name is equal to Hussein and ID is equal to 24563, just like. These are only example parameters. These are not actual things. For the sake of actual HTTP requests, we will have to study the type of API we are using, and according to the conventions of it, we will have to fill these fields. Okay, so to conclude this video, in this video we got a hands-on experience on how we can apply the theory of HTTP request of using a URL, its query method, its query parameters, its headers, its body in an actual way. Thank you very much. Meet you in the next video with the webhook node in N8N.